County. This is Sherwood County Cop Watch, and yeah, I wanted to do a video on this, and I thought I did 1 second ago, but of course Windows 10 fucked my computer up again with recording. Windows 10 sucks balls. Anyways, as you see here, I got two videos side by side that I already made a video of that I should have recorded my audio, and it didn't because Windows 10 sucks balls. Anyways, I had a friend that said that the family likes to sit down and watch A&E's live PD, and then of course, as you guys know, that all these cop shows on TV too. It's just freaking out of control, outrageous right now with the cop shows, and I finally figured out what it is. We are basically like the end of Rome. As you see here on the other screen is Gladiator. And what they used to do at the end of Rome, they knew it was gonna, they couldn't help stop it. It was gonna crash. They said let them eat cake. Literally gave them cake, which is like a sugar, which is like a drug, which America is addicted to, by the way. And they had the Colosseum with the gladiators just freaking killing a bunch of people for victimless crimes, no crimes, just killing them for sport, just so they could have something to watch. And that's why I thought I would do a side-by-side, and you tell me, I mean, what's the difference? You got the gladiators to the right, victimless crimes, you got the thugs there, the gladiators, and then you got to the left, A&E's live PD, thugs, pulling over somebody, no victim, no crime, and then, gee, what do you think they're going to do to them? Well, in the Gladiator day, as you see, they use swords and they use knives, but now they got taser, pepper spray, guns. They will kill you. They can kill you with the taser. I mean, it's just out of control. And I checked with a couple other people to see if I was in reality when I gave them the example, and they said you are correct. That is what it is. Because it's just disgusting. I know, because I still freak out. I'm like, how many people are so asleep to this? Especially these old, the older people. I'm like, are you kidding me? You supposedly fought for freedom in all these wars, and now we're a socialist, fascist police state. There you go. There's a gladiator to your left, and there's a gladiator during the Roman time to your right. So what's the difference? You got people watching live, A&E live, thinking, wow, this is cool, this is great, this is entertainment. Wow. No, it's tyranny. Hello. So, anyways, these older people are just oblivious. It's mind-blowing, man. I mean, like, wow. They had freedom, less taxes, less government, less cops, everything. And then we were free, and then they turned our country into a socialist, fascist, military police state. It's sick. Absolutely sick. So now they got their Medicare, Medicaid, Social Security, and it's a Ponzi scheme, man. Period. It is a Ponzi scheme. So here we're fucked, and they don't care. They got their money. There was a report that just came out a couple weeks ago where somebody was saying that the retired people are the richest retired people ever in the history of America and possibly mankind. But yet us younger ones that still have to work and pay, I can't afford Obamacare, we're fucked. Period. We are fucked. And they don't care. They don't give a shit. They think this is good, this is great, as long as they get theirs. Even though they screwed us. Well, I keep forgetting I'm replaying. This is funny. Hey, there's my other hand. But anyways, they don't care, man. Who cares if we screwed the youth of America? I mean, we got their money. They literally said that, and a lot of them that are moving down here they did a study. The people moving down here are worth $2 million, yet they get Social Security, Medicare, and Medicaid, all their crap paid for. They're taking way more out of the system than what they paid in, and they still got a crap load of money. Then they're also scamming you too by they're taking their money. And there's a lot of different loopholes where they can start giving it to family before they die, so the government can't get its money back. Because basically, a lot of these old farts are fucking you over. Like I said, they're taking way more out than what they put in, and they gave us socialist, fascist police state. That is not what our founding fathers fought for. Wake the hell up, sheeple, and take your country back. Damn it.
Y'all doing all right? Yeah, yeah. Wait a minute.
Choke him. I'm trying. Stop, dude. Stop resisting, man.
Hold. William, 352, 200 North Garnett, 200 North Garnett, the hotel on the east side, apartments on the east side. Stop resisting, man.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Keep holding well. Keep holding it, bro.
I'm trying.
Hold it. Keep holding it, well. All right. Is he handcuffed? In front. Okay. Have her clear the rest of it. Hold him down. Hold him.
Let me get on the side. Let me get on the side. I got it. Get them. 3. Good.
William, 352. Start me, Amster.
3.
I didn't think there was any way, the way that thing was going down, that we were going to be able to get this gun off of him without
having to do something. Yeah, I thought we were going to shoot him. Right. Because, dude, when I went down to his hands, he had a firm grip on it, dude.
He was ready to come out.
Oh, he was good. And so I started peeling his fingers back one by one.
What do we do to get put on? What do we do to get put on? That's what I'm saying. You have the right to answer my question. You have the right to answer my question. Yeah. Excuse me. I mean, did y'all tell us what we did wrong yet?
Yeah, so we come and talk to y'all, right? Didn't break the law or anything.
Sorry, I got the sun in my face. All right.
Okay. Didn't break the law or anything, right? Okay. It's called a consensual encounter. We come up and talk to you. Okay. Strong odor of marijuana coming from the vehicle. Okay. Right. At that point, we're going to do a PC search the vehicle. Right. So we ask you guys to come out.
That's right.
No issues, man. We ain't worried about any weed like that. No small amounts of weed, okay?
Okay.
Pull you out of the vehicle. Your partner here, your buddy, starts running and then tries to pull a gun on him. And then you guys saw us fighting over the gun for a while.
Yeah, I just seen what y'all back here fighting.
But your buddy did. He did. He was sitting there watching us fight over the gun for a while.
Damn.
So that's why we're where we're at. Imson Fire, I've checked out our suspect. Some minor injuries, but it's a good deal that it turned out the way it did. This is the type of call that you always got to be on the lookout for. We get in a struggle on the ground. Basically, it was a short fight for a gun, which turned out to be chamber loaded that he was trying to get and use it on one of us. We have to assume that.
Into law enforcement nowadays. And it's a nationwide trend. I've talked to sheriffs and police chiefs not only in the state but around the nation, and they're having problems hiring. We got a couple things working against us. Number one is when the economy is turning around, when it's doing well, a lot of people will go into the private sector because yes, you can make more money up front. And then secondly, everybody knows the anti-law enforcement sentiment that's been going on. So a lot of people aren't rushing into this profession. So we have that growth that we're trying to really... Yes?
Yes, I have two questions. Do you believe in free speech and the Constitution on your government-ran Facebook page?
Mr. Sheets, you know why you were banned. We have rules. You did not follow the rules.
All right.
Anybody else? Yes, ma'am.
I have an easy question. In Florida, can a consumer buy Narcan at a pharmacy? I know in other parts of the country they've allowed...
I don't think you can yet in Florida, but I believe, if I remember correctly, there is a bill up in Tallahassee right now. So they're trying to get it passed.
Thank you.
So, yes.
Sheriff, why was this citizen banned from your Facebook website? What's that all about?
He didn't follow the rules.
What rules did he break?
They're posted on our Facebook page. You're more than welcome to read it.
You wouldn't be able to share
Anybody
with
else?
Us? You wouldn't be able to share with us?
Yes, ma'am.
Excuse me, my question was not...
I'm talking to her. Yes, ma'am.
I asked you a question. You work for me, sir.
I don't work for you. Ma'am.
Yes, you do. Why did you ban this citizen?
Ma'am, what's your question?
You can't answer the question, Sheriff?
I think you've been asked and answered.
Why is it, your department is supposed to be keeping the peace, taking care of whatever. It doesn't seem right to me that you also have to take care of those who are mentally ill and those who are drug addicts. Why don't they open up a facility? I mean, you're going to have to hire more staff, and where are you going to put all these people? You said 60% between the...
Yeah,
that doesn't make
that's
sense.
what I'm telling you. That's been the question. Like I said, when the government can't seem to come up with answers, they push it off on us, and then it's up to us to try and figure it out.
Well, that's not right.
Yes, sir.
I noticed this past year, I haven't seen much in the paper about grow houses, as far as finding grow houses and shutting them down. Is that still a problem?
It's decreased a lot, and that's basically because some of the legalization that's been going on in other states. We are seeing a lot of it being imported from these other states. Right now, you know who your biggest trafficker is in drugs? The United States Postal Service.
Just a follow-up question. What about meth? How do you find meth operations?
Just a lot of good investigation. We get some tip work and all that stuff. So.
Especially for building it.
Yeah, they are very explosive. You got to be very careful with them. We do have some people on our staff that are specially trained to take them apart because they are very, very explosive. Ma'am, you had a question?
Oh yeah, to follow up on this immigration situation. If a Hispanic person were in an accident, can you speak just a little louder, please? We can really. If a Hispanic person, appearing person, were in an accident, it was clearly not their fault. Are you telling me that there would be no reason then that you would contact ICE?
No, I don't. We don't.
You don't what?
We don't contact ICE on that.
But I'll talk to you after.
Okay. Because remember, right now we don't have the, it's the federal government's responsibility, and also they have jurisdiction over immigration. We as local law enforcement do not. So when we take somebody in on a local crime, local charges, we have custody of them and we will notify ICE. But yeah, I'll talk to you afterwards because I don't know what you're talking about.
Sheriff, I'd like to ask you another question.
No, sir. Anybody else?
My family and members of this crowd have went to war defending freedom and the right to
And I thank you for your service. Yes,
We'd
ma'am.
like you to answer the question.
My husband and I are snowbirds, and we're down here 6, 7, 8 months. He's down here, and we're very grateful to have a police station right in the wood now. Anyway, we're over in Rotunda, on Rotunda Circle, and we noticed last year, I think the speed limits were like 30, and now we came back this year, and I can't remember. It's when they were changed to 35, so now it's 35.
Yeah, that is up to the county. They set the speed limits. We don't. They usually come out and they have their engineers do studies with traffic and speed, and then they determine the proper speed. Because I also notice on Boundary they lowered the speed limit. Yes, that used to be 45.
And I noticed that this same thing, it's 30 miles an hour there, but I wondered why it was 30 there and 35 on our side. But if you don't have anything to do with it.
No, I don't have anything to do that. We don't set it. We just enforce it.
How do we do as citizens in our
You can reach out. You can reach out to your county commissioner. I don't know if you guys ever have Bill speak to you guys. Yeah, Bill Truex will come and speak to your group, but you can reach out to him individually, or you can invite him to one of these sessions like he did me and ask him to kind of give you an overview of the county and also voice your concerns. But either way, you can contact his office or.
Because our road is so narrow, and
there's no sidewalks over there.
There's no place to walk. We do walk on the roads, but I mean we have to get off sometimes and let the traffic pass and so on.
So I never noticed they raised Rotunda Circle to 35 from 30.
They go 50, 60 through there. All the other
Okay. Well, I know we've been getting a lot of complaints of speeders over there, and I know Chris has been having his staff out there as much as we can. That's one of the biggest complaints we get countywide is regard to traffic. So.
Who's Chris?
I'm sorry, Lieutenant Williams.
Oh, because Rotunda West, I mean, this has been going on for years. We'll advise you to call the police. So I don't think Truex is involved at all. I mean, give me a story. Find out. He's not going to.
Well, when it comes to setting the speed limits, that is the county function. I have nothing to do with that. Now, I can make some recommendations to them, but they are going to do their studies and side with what their engineer says.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that we are advised to call the police.
They're speeders, yes.
Well, yeah, with the speeders, you're absolutely right. That's what they're going to say, because that's what we do. We have to enforce that. So, yeah. No, and he will tell you that. Anybody else?
You have a question in the back. What are you afraid of, Sheriff? Why can't you answer all citizens?
All I'm going to ask is about intelligence of policing, that's all.
Here's the venue. American Legion Hall, people died and bled for free speech, and he's trying to restrict
Correct.
it. Please, wake up,
He
people.
answered the question. He didn't like his answer.
No, he works for us. He is supposed to answer all questions.
I'm asking about intelligence policing. What are you using for software and hardware?
Yeah, why don't you be civil, Sheriff, and answer the question? Why did you ban a citizen? Drop it. What are you afraid of, Sheriff?
Didn't follow the directions, I'll say.
Who's got your tongue?
Intelligence policing, what are you using for software and hardware? That's all I'm asking.
We've got a lot of different
No, I'm
programs.
having it right here in this public meeting.
That's all I'm asking.
Try to force me
That's
out.
all I'm asking.
This is rude. You and he together is rude.
Yeah, and you're all on video.
This is supposed to be
denying
America.
Free speech. So sue me.
Well, thank you very much, everybody. I appreciate it.
We thank you. I'm Al Bickle, President of Neighborhood Watch. I appreciate you all coming. I'm sure that some of you might have some additional questions. The sheriff might be around for a few minutes afterwards, but there are some refreshments in the back, and stay around and enjoy the refreshments, and thank you all for coming.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself. American
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Please do.
I'm not going to tell you.
No free speech? Oh, the agenda is free speech. Transparency in government. If a government official won't answer a question, why they ban a citizen, something's wrong. You bet. Oh, free speech.
That's not it.
Freedom.
That is not it.
Freedom. Have you ever heard of freedom?
I understand freedom. What's the freedom about?
This gentleman over here has been banned from posting on the Facebook page of Charlotte County Government Sheriff's Department.
Is he in violation of the rules?
I wanted to know. The sheriff refused to answer.
That
was the question. Well, why wouldn't he answer the question? What's so difficult about the question?
What did you do on Facebook? What's the agenda? What is the problem?
We're in American Legion Hall. These men have died and bled for free speech.
I mean,
you
obviously
people trampled on.
Did you even serve? You don't look like a couple of jurors. There's nothing better to do in your time. Hey, Sheriff, we have a question about why your office, your intelligence division, is investigating private citizens for criminal investigation that happen to be activists that are overseeing your department. Why would you have your intelligence division investigate private citizens? We have done... Sir, we don't hate anyone. We love freedom and we love American people. And government is out of control. That's why you're seeing such a revolt nationwide. Why can't you just answer, why is Susan Edwards, your intelligence division, investigating private citizens? This should not happen.
Are you here to apply for a job?
Possibly I might be applying for a job, but that's irrelevant to my question. Why would you ask that question?
Well, enjoy the fair.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Excuse you?
Excuse me, sir.
So those of you that haven't
Wow.
been on a bike before, we're
Sheriff's
just
getting a little too pushy.
is
You
the
work
first
for
part.
us, Sheriff. Just keep that in mind. At one time we respected you, but not with that type of attitude.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago, and so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheep up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Sheriff County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if some, if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave a, let's say, actually, yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, at least I can do it. 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt-free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month. Oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.